Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I've actually just gotten over a cold and flu, so I've been feeling really sorry for myself, haven't really felt like filming. I didn't think I would film this week, but then I thought, hey, why don't I make a video talking about the things that I think are the best ways to get over a cold and flu, because girl, I have tried a lot of remedies over the years, but I finally narrowed it down to the best few that I think actually work. So if you are feeling a bit under the weather and you want to get better ASAP Brocky, then you have come to the right place, my friend. And by doing all of these things, I've been able to get over my cold in just a few days, whereas usually I might have a cold for a week or more. So some of these things might work for you. Hopefully they do. You're probably feeling a little bit desperate if you've come to this video. You're probably willing to try anything. And this got me thinking, so many people just trust everything. And I mean, pretty much everything that they see on the internet. Maybe I should just make a video with complete lies. So imagine if I just told you guys like, hey, if you actually just crack an egg open on your head, it's shown to reduce the severity of a cold and help to clear up a sore throat. There might be some people out there that'll be like, oh heck yes, I haven't seen this one before, let's give it a try. Don't worry guys, I am not that mean. All of these things actually do work, but yeah, people just believe anything nowadays, so could be a bit of fun, hey? Just remember, don't believe everything you read on the internet, kids. Do your own research. I would also love to know if you guys have any good sick remedies for when you're not feeling so well. Let me know if you've got any good ones down in the comments below as well. Most of these are going to be natural remedies. Most of them you can also make at home yourself as well for quite a cheap price, which is always really good. When I can, I'm always going to pick the natural alternative over having to actually take like medicine or pills or anything like that. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so my first tip may seem like the most obvious one, but it's easy to skip past, especially with our busy lifestyles that most of us have nowadays, and that is simply to get some rest. When you are sick, your body is screaming for some rest and relaxation. And I know a lot of the time you're like, nah, I can't take a day off work, I can't take a day off school. But honestly, if you think you might be able to, your body will thank you for it. You really do need to get some rest so that you can feel better faster and so your body can actually fight off the infection. And if you don't rest, then this can actually just make your immune system weaker, which will mean you'll take longer to get over the cold. So just take a day or so off work and you'll be feeling a lot better way faster than what you would if you were just gonna keep going hard and, you know, letting yourself get really run down. When I'm sick, I always love taking a nice hot shower or bath, especially in the mornings. I find whenever you've got a sore throat or just sick in general, the mornings are always the worst. So jump straight in the shower and get that steam going. The steam really helps to keep your throat moist, which will mean it's not getting dry and irritated and making you want to cough. So the steam really helps for that reason, and it also just helps to clear any congestion and just kind of open up your breathing passageways. Is that what they're called? Open up your nose and your mouth, your face, everything, to be honest. And if you've got a bit of an achy body as well, then water is always going to help with that. And I'd suggest taking a nice hot bath with a Lush bath bomb. Can't go wrong there, hey hun. The next thing I like to do after getting out of the shower is using some Vicks Vapor Rub. So Vicks Vapor Rub contains medicated vapors that enter the nose and mouth and help to soothe a sore throat. And I swear by this stuff, it honestly helps me so much. Just helps to clear everything up. And what I like to do is continue on with my steaming and actually just take a little spoonful of the stuff and put it in a bowl with, you don't want boiled water, although I do boil it first. Let it cool down a little bit just so it's at that nice steamy level, and then simply breathe it in. And honestly, this is such a good feeling. The number one thing I have found that has helped with my sore throat is to gargle some betadine. Just a word of warning, if you haven't had betadine before, it's kind of disgusting. Like, it's not a fun time gargling this stuff, so don't tell me I didn't warn you. But it's definitely worth it. What this will do is help your sore throat from getting any worse, and usually sore throats are the very first sign that you're getting sick, so you may just be able to stop the cold in its tracks if you can have betadine like the second you notice your throat starting to feel a little sore. What the betadine or iodine gargle does is it helps to kill off any germs that are in your mouth and also will stop them from growing. That's why it's super important to have it as soon as you notice you're getting sick. And you can also just use salt water if you don't have betadine at home. This also works, but I have found betadine to be the best thing that I've used so far. Okay, my next big tip is also one that is easy to forget. I know I'm guilty of this, and it's fluids. Fluids help your body so much, especially when you're sick. They are very important, so keep up that water intake. I know when I'm sick, I don't really want to drink water because it literally just hurts to swallow, but honestly, just drink as much water as you can. So stay hydrated, kids. But my absolute favorite thing to drink is a fresh homemade lemon, honey and ginger hot drink. So this is pretty self-explanatory how to make it. It's literally a lemon, a bit of honey and some chopped up ginger. Just chuck it all in there with some hot water and you're good to go. But honey is honestly nature's gift. It is amazing, and if you're in need from some immediate relief from a sore throat, then honey has your back. So honey is known for its antibacterial activity, and what honey actually does is it increases the release of inflammatory cytokines, which signal cells to repair themselves. So this is definitely my feel-good tea, and I would absolutely not look past this one if you have a sore throat. And my last go-to liquid when I'm feeling under the weather is definitely to make a smoothie, and I try to fill it with as much citrus as possible so I can get my vitamin C intake up. And I also put in some spinach and banana and frozen mango in this one, just because mangoes are your girl's best friend. So here I'm just making this mango smoothie, and it's really important that I put the orange juice in the smoothie because orange juice is full of vitamin C, and vitamin C is actually proven to reduce the length of having a cold. And this may be due to the fact that vitamin C increases the growth in the white blood cells involved in your immune response, as well as increased production in interferon, which causes virus-infected cells to ramp up their antiviral defenses. Basically, long story short, vitamin C is going to help you reduce the length of your cold altogether, so sign me up, honey. So adding on from my go-to fluids, we're going to have to include soup in the mix there. Soup's something that's historically known to be eaten to get well and to feel better when you are sick, and this may be for good reason too. So soup helps your body to fight off the infection, and it's also full of vitamins and minerals that are going to be really enriching. Chicken soup for the soul. Also a great source of fiber, and soup just makes you feel really nice and warm inside, just like someone's giving you a hug, and we all need a hug sometimes. So this next one may be a little strange to some, and when my boyfriend suggested that this is what I should do, I just thought, see you later, no thanks sis, I've had enough, goodbye. But I did give it a go, and what it was eating a whole clove of raw garlic. Let me know if you guys have done that. It's actually really spicy. I didn't expect garlic to be so spicy, but for some reason when you eat it on its own and it's raw, it's very spicy. Basically, if you take the plunge and eat a whole clove of garlic, it has been shown to reduce the severity of cold and flu symptoms by increasing the growth of your gamma delta T cells. Yes, that is a thing. It's able to pick up on invading pathogens and remove them more effectively. So there you go. Okay, so this last thing may not involve physically drinking or eating anything, but it is what I think is one of the most important things to do to make yourself feel better, and that is self-love. You know, this side of ourselves often goes neglected, and we often put our mental health last and put our physical health first. But hey, if you're feeling good on the inside, it's definitely going to project positively outside. So make sure you are taking some time for yourself, and self-love means different things to everyone. Just do whatever makes you feel good, because I know you've had a long hard day. I know you're tired from work or uni and you've got things that are stressing you out and people you don't want to deal with, but now's the time to take some time for you. So my number one feel good thing would have to be cuddling dogs. So if you've got a dog, go and cuddle a dog. They always make you feel better. If you don't have a dog, go to your local animal shelter, go find a dog, go cuddle someone else's dog. If you've got a friend who has a dog, borrow their dog. Just get a dog, basically, is my number one tip for feeling better. This is my dog. He has a cone on his head right now, so he's feeling a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather as well. Hey puppy. Oh, my little baby's sick. We might have to try some of these remedies out on him, see if that makes him feel better. I'll let you know, give you the updates. Follow us on MySpace, follow us on Bebo, and I'll send you a picture of my dog, and that'll make you feel better, I promise, because he's very, very cute. Super stiff right now. Look at him, look at his legs. Oh, he's just like, Dani, just leave me alone, I'm just trying to be sick, thank you. Here you go, good boy. As I was saying, I just like to force my dog to cuddle me. Nah, he actually loves it. But yeah, he's probably the number one thing that makes me feel better, because animals always put a smile on pretty much anyone's face. And other than dogs, I like doing a little bit of yoga, or just reading a good book, listening to some music, watching Netflix, and just cuddling up in bed. Whatever makes you feel happy is what you should be doing. And if any of you guys watching this are feeling a little bit sick, I hope that you get better really soon, and I'm sure if you try out a few of these things, they should definitely help. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video, and have a great day. Bye.